Hello, friends. Welcome to K3A Technologies. Find your kick and be what you want to be. Today, I've come up with DevOps Bite. Hello, my name is KPS, and I'm going to discuss what is DevOps in a quick and precise manner. So, what is DevOps? You may have heard a lot of version what is, but I'm going to give you a quick version of it that it is just a methodology. It is a process of handling system and application more efficiently and effectively. DevOps is all about the people, process, and tool. It is an existing area of IT world. We already know about release and configuration, system support, network support, all the team we have, supporting team that support our application. Those are DevOps. So that's all about it. We know it is. Now it's been improvised. They're constantly improvising with the help of tools and technologies and making our support system more effective. Well, development and operation, they were two different aspects of our SDLC software lifecycle. But with the time and technology changed, they collaborate with each other. So testing, building in code and plan, it becomes very tedious work when it fails. You have to do everything repeated. An operation team releasing, monitoring, and deploying and operating things. There was again. Now there's a new terminology where everything happens hand in hand, whether development or operation, they go hand in hand. This sign, definitely, this logo, you must have seen an infinity logo where you see that everything is going endlessly. So code, build, test, release, deploy, and operate, and then again. So if there is any leakage from any side, it goes back again to that loop and continuously goes on and on. So production support does not end. This is the standard of DevOps. We create, verify, package, release, configure, and then plan again. It goes on and on. So coding include quality and performance. Then we have verification process where security and all the testing happens. Package where approval and pre-approval happens, and then release we configure and monitor. We monitor application if it is working correctly or not. So phases of development, planning, coding, building and testing, that was the part of development side. Now it's been integrated with operational side. So they deploy, operate and monitor. Now they go hand in hand. So they know each and every activity and they monitor, and it's this entire process is being integrated. Don't get afraid of these tools which are available or which are displayed on your screen, but these are integral part of this entire DevOps cycle. You need to go through some of this, most of it, tool which you can see in part of your DevOps process or cycle. For continuous integration, you need to use either of these tool. For code management, also you can use this tool. So for build, microservices, continuous security, configuration, platform, monitor, and communication, you have to use either of these tools. This is all about DevOps tool ecosystem. So in the entire process of ecosystem we talk about of DevOps, we have scripting, we do use tools for CI/CD, that means constant integration and development tool, build tool, source management tools, source static code analysis, test automation, and so on and so forth. For scripting, you need to work on either of this Perl, Python, Bash, and Groovy. majority, we have more inclination towards Python and Bash, but Groovy is also very helpful when you are doing scripting. So if you know either of these language, they'll be very helpful for you to understand what's being sent and what's being processed. CI/CD tool definitely it helps to integrate with all the application, and Jenkins is very popular tool for this one. Build tool, we have Maven, Gradle, and these are technology agnostic tool which helps you to build your code. We have source code management, we have GitHub where we do all the source compilation, all the versioning, it happens there. We have code analyzer, we have all the automation process where we automate or test our code and then release and virtualization. As you see, the Docker, Kubernetes, ECS, Mesos, these are modern day virtualization where we run apps individually on API version. So you have to go through either of this and you have to learn more, these tools and application in order to complete the cycle of DevOps. This terminology definitely you will come across during the interaction and during the DevOps phase or DevOps training, like what is feature switch, trunk based containers, orchestration, development and staging in microservices and infrastructure code. It might look alien to you right now, but when you'll work on it, you'll realize that what is the importance of it. For example, infrastructure as code, it looks like what is this? But then we have a tool to address infrastructure code, and that's Terraform, CloudFormation in Azure, orchestration you talk about. So just don't worry about this. You'll understand and maybe you'll comprehend everything when you'll move further and take training about DevOps process. So final question, am I late to join DevOps? Definitely not. By 2050, it is expected that 4 million trained DevOps resources are required. However, we have only 5% of trained resources available. There is a 90% of gap. It's 2021 in 3 years. So we definitely need enlightened mind. We definitely need trained mind who are able to use i- and support the application we have. DevOps, as I said, it's all our people. We require workforce and we need a lot of workforce to handle all the application we are going to have in future and of course in today. We need to have people who can understand and help us to grow and maybe find a new technology. So, person who is enthusiastic about learning new things and wants to go professionally and wants to work on future technology, then it's never too late. What do I need to become a DevOps engineer? Well, you should be ready to learn new things. You should be patient while learning, definitely, of course, because there will be a chances when you will not have good days. But remember, even Sachin Tendulkar does not have a good day. He also have bad days. You might have some bad days, but you should remember that practice is your key and you should do it and continue your journey with step-by-step process. So, in next session, we are going to cover how to start DevOps journey, what is the process, and what are the best practices to follow. So, we'll be covering more what is it is required to become a DevOps engineer, what we should learn, what are the process. So, stay tuned for the next session. See you guys in next session. Thank you very much. Bye bye.